Hello! Welcome to the stream. Hello, Node. Oh shoot, the audio is on my phone. Oh, there's Stream Elements. Hello, Stream Elements bot. Took you a bit. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing some HIVESWAP. I don't know how long the stream's going to be. Hello Node. I don't know how long the stream's going to be just because, like, last time I streamed HIVESWAP, I kind of completely destroyed my throat by doing all the voice acting. So it might be a shorter stream today, I don't know. Also, I don't know how much of the game is left. So we'll see. Yes, we will see. No. We'll see. Also, I do kind of have some stuff I need to do today. I still haven't drawn this week's comic strip, and to be honest, I still don't have an idea for it, so... That's something I've got to figure out. But, yeah, we'll see how we do. I do have, it's a long weekend in my state, this week, so I'll have Monday off. So even if we have a shorter stream today, we'll at least have an extra stream this week over on Monday. Still haven't figured out what I'm going to stream that day yet though. We might just keep going with HIVESWAP or Amazing Adventures. I don't know, we'll see. I've noticed that I say we'll see a lot. I mean, I guess it's appropriate, given my name and what my typing quirk would have been if I were a Homestuck troll. Have anything else I wanted to say? I don't think I do. Yeah, let's just jump over to the game. Why not? There we are. I did check the audio levels before stream, but if anything's too loud or too quiet, just let me know and I'll adjust it. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Continue. We should have... Yes. Our save file. Okay, so from what I remember, these two are arguing and we probably need to find a way to get them to stop so that we can get past them. Those claws get scarier every time you look at them. Okay. This guy sure has a lot to say. Oh, by the way, it's been like 2 weeks since I last played this game, so I've probably forgotten all of the voices I gave the characters. So, hopefully we get out of this car quickly so that we can get onto some new characters and I can give them new voices, instead of just giving inaccurate voices to characters we've already met. They're not even looking our way. Okay. Okay, so we need to get their attention somehow. I should have rewatched the VOD so I knew what voices I gave everyone. Get that out of my face! Okay. What about you? You don't want to spook her with flashing lights. What if I do a distracting little dance? You're absolutely not dancing for this weirdo. You're not even dancing near him. Okay. He best stands for nobody's best. You're worried she'll think you're trying to challenge her to a fight to the death. Now what if I do this? Same thing? same thing. What if I do the bee dance? That's not going to do you any good. Okay. Oh! Oh, cool! Oh, that's it? She just likes the bee dance. Okay. So I think we're just gonna try everything on them first, and then we'll go rummaging around in the rest of the car to see if anyone else can help us. He'd probably pretend he knows about everything in it already. This troll has probably gone hand to hand with most of the beasts in this book before. And what about the vet kit? You don't want to treat any of his hypothetical wounds. He'd insist you were doing it wrong. None of these tiny pet bandages would fit over her muscles. And what about the pigeon? He might just zap him out of the air. Can he do that? I mean, I know his eyes are like this, and he acts all high and mighty, but does that mean he can zap things? She would punch buyers right out the air. Okay. You ever tried to punch a bird? It's not very easy. Oh, hello, Drez! Welcome, welcome! I'm playing some HIVESWAP today. It's a point and click based on the Homestuck series. I just gave him a bit of dialogue and I've already forgotten his voice. I don't need spices. I eat my food plain. Okay. Good for you. What about you? A little spice never hurt anything. Okay. That gets us nothing. Maybe offer those to Conil. She's the one who's acting like a dumb animal. Okay. You want some treat? Don't be okay. Alright, so Joey can't do anything with these. What if we switch to... What was your name again? Zephyros, I think. Hey, you want some soda? No thanks, I don't drink. What about you? Better not waste that, you might need it, okay. You don't want this guy judging your strategies. Even if they were good, there's no way he would admit it, okay. She'd probably just laugh at your bad plays, okay. And the flop manual? He appears to be flopping right now, okay. RP is boring and for losers! Okay. Well, at least we got a reaction out of her. What if we try to psychic these guys? There is absolutely no possible world where you are going to sneak attack him with psionics. None. Better not overexert yourself, okay? What if we just smack him over the head? Try it, buddy! I guess not. No, okay. Time to rummage around. The door's a lot fancier than the other one, okay. Can I just walk past them? No? Okay. Why not? There is clearly enough space. Alright, so we need to have a look around and see who can help us with those folks. Hi! Can't remember anyone's voices. You are searching for a way to get into the next car. Wow, we have... shoot, what is... Zephyros, I need to remember his voice, because he's like one of the main characters. Well, yeah, we are. You're really well informed. I am pretty sure that he... Oh, frick. It's a lady. I am pretty sure that she just overheard us talking. There are numerous different avenues for intelligence gathering. Some less complicated than others. Do you think you can help us talk some sense Do you think you could help us talk some sense into those trolls down there? Reading is hard, okay? Reading is difficult.
Those two? Absolutely not. Do you know who they are?
They're just loud. Oh boy. Names.
Konil Okima and Azdaja Nelax. Incredibly well known in mercenary circles.
Are you a mercenary?
No, I just have a finger in a lot of circles.
I'm immature.
And squares. And parallelograms.
That's a joke, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm having a little trouble figuring out when people are being serious or not. Almost everything sounds like a joke recently.
Understandable.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Apologies, but it would be foolhardy to the extreme to get involved with the likes of them.
Okay, so we're not dealing with that. What about you? Bandage lady. Hey, so, did you mean what you said before?
What did I say before?
I'm probably going to be giving a lot of characters similar voices. Just because I can't remember what their voices were supposed to be. That we could talk to you if we needed some violence done? That we can't do ourselves? I may have said that, or something similar. Mostly to get you to leave me alone, but I'm always open for new work if the proposition is genuine. Okay, well, normally I wouldn't condone violence. Fine, whatever. I respect your odd politics. Actually, no I don't. I'm lying. Who do you need taken out? No taking out! Maybe you could just knock them down? Okay, well... I'm confused. What do you need? I just need you to... Reading! I just need you to distract those arguing trolls long enough to break up their fight. No killing, or culling, or anything like that. I could take the olive blood down, but the psychic is going to be a problem. I'll take the job, provided you can find a way to distract him. I don't want to get blasted by an I-beam. It's already been kind of a rough few days. Okay then. So presumably, one of the psychics over here will deal with him. Hello. Hey.
Oh, it's my new best hate friends.
If you were trying to stop two people from fighting long enough to talk to them, how would you do it, hypothetically?
Mess them up. Own them.
Obviously. I would want to incapacitate them in some way, and make it difficult for them to retaliate. If you have some sort of projectile, you could shoot them both from a safe distance. Okay, it's not hypothetical. My projectile idea was not hypothetical either. We're not going to shoot them! Well, if you had someone who could drain off psychic energy, then you could stop the gold blood. Hypothetically, I could do it. But I wouldn't, because the other one would knock me out, with her big, sharp fists. You'd have to do something about her first. Well then, do I have a deal for you? See that girl over there with the bandages? she's going to take care of the olive blood if someone handles the gold blood. Interesting. Okay.
You're helping these normies.
Frickin' Cuprum. What kind of a name is Cuprum?
Lol, why?
Why is this guy a gold blood? He's literally, his typing quirk is Reddit green text. He should be one of the green bloods. Because I feel like it. You aren't the boss of me.
You think he's cute, don't you? You want to be his third morale, don't you?
If I had eyes, I'd roll them. Let me know when you're ready. When you're ready for me. I guess we gotta tell this lady that we found someone. This was a remarkably easy puzzle that I overcomplicated by trying to check everything first. Let's get this done. Okay? On it. Oh no, I can still. Ready, if you are. Okie doke, I guess we just go. Stop. Oh boy. Oh dear. Well, that didn't work. Just where do you think you're going? Back off! We're having a boring, non-violent discussion. My friend and I really need to get by here. Could you stop arguing your argument for 1 second, please? Why did we need to stop them in the first place? We could have just walked past. What is this, some kind of solicitation? Pathetic! My mate Sprit and I have better arguments to have than with the likes of you. Huh. I assumed you guys were kismaces. Don't worry about that. If you don't understand those terms, don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. You assumed wrong! What in the world are you guys talking about? I'll explain later. Be gone if you know what's good for you. Yeah, well, we still really need to get by, so... You really need to get the hell out of my face. Can't you see I'm busy? My mate Sprit is being a total tool. Let's try being polite. Could we just scooch on by, please? I don't want any more trouble. Don't tell me what to do! Oh, so her quirk is that she capitalizes the last word of each sentence. I'm not telling you anything, I'm politely asking. This really seems like a conflict where... I think that's supposed to be sarcasm. This really seems like a conflict worth solving to me. You two must be really, must be a really, prolific couple. Think about all the things you've accomplished, probably. I'm just assuming that he's supposed to be sarcastic because look at his expression right now. You presume to know me? Don't make me laugh. We all know you're the lowest of the low. Not everyone was born with the unique talents to rise beyond the station of their own caste, to become something more. Something greater. Something like royalty. Ah! Asdaja, you're embarrassing me. That takes a lot. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce typing quirks. Can be a little fun. Why don't you two work out your feelings somewhere more private? That's ridiculous. This isn't really what I meant by mediation. Conil. What? Check out this miserable, worthless speck with her equally worthless rust-blood servant. They think they can stand up to me.
Ha 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 ha! That is funny! But I'm still mad at you!
Why are you two still here? Are you not going to give up?
No. No, clearly I will not. Ah, you're infuriating. Ah.
Why didn't you capitalize that one? That's the last word of the sentence. Why is she not shouting anymore? What happened to her typing clerk?
I'll tell you what, kid. You want to get by? Do your worst.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
You're talking really quiet all of a sudden, actually.
You heard me. Take me in a fight. One-on-one.
I think what my partner is trying to say is such. I challenge you to a duel. Beat me one-on-one and we'll let you pass.
What? That's ridiculous. How am I supposed to duel you both one-on-one at the same time?
I don't think that's what they were trying to say, Joey.
I wanted to fight first.
Oh, what was he actually? Was he challenging us as well? I thought he was just explaining what she said.
I have a lot of pent-up aggression. And I honestly could use an outlet.
Listen, Con, as loath as I am to admit it, defending your honor from these two despicable rogues is my duty.
What are you talking about?
They are low bloods.
Yeah?
And so am I.
Yes?
And as far above them as my natural intellect, martial prowess, and good looks might place me, in the end we are one and the same. The lowly bottom of the hemo spectrum. So as your partner and your mate spirit, it is my duty, no, my privilege, to put them in their place.
Wow, Daja. Okay.
Okay?
If that's what you want.
It is what I want. I just thought it might be harder to convince you. I thought you might think I was being dramatic.
Oh, I know you are being dramatic. But that's why I like you.
Oh, right, of course.
Are you guys...
You heard her.
Oh, Theo! Theo, thank you for the raid! Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hold on. Don't worry, no, I got this. I won't forget this time. Ta-da, Theo! Thank you for the raid. I don't know if one of those fancy things that like automatically plays a clip or whatever. Welcome to the stream, Theo. And Miko came as well, right? Yes, welcome as well, Miko. Welcome everyone. We're playing some HIVESWAP today. It's a point-and-click adventure game based on the world of Homestuck, the infamous webcomic. So strap in and prepare for some subpar voice acting. I don't know why Stream Elements only recognize. Oh no, it recognized both. I just missed the first one because Mystery's here as well. Welcome, Mystery. Yeah, all of the Theo raid messages pushed Mystery and the raid message off screen. Sorry about that. Alright, it's your birthday today, isn't it? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Hope it's a good one. Alright. Where was I? Oh, yes.
You heard her. Beat me one-on-one, and you can pass.
You mean You only want to fight one of us, right? Hahaha, it doesn't matter. As Daja could defeat you both effortlessly.
Don't take too long to prepare. I don't like being kept waiting.
I guess they're serious? They really want us to fight them? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. They're not really going to hurt us, are they? No, I'll protect you, Joey. I don't want you to get hurt either. I'll be fine. Let's just go. I assume we want Zephyros to do it because... Do I... Joey, get out of the way. I want to hit him.
Try it, buddy.
Okay. Okay, I guess we just going for it.
Let the duel begin.
I assume there wasn't anything else in the place for us to pick up. Yeah, I guess try smacking him. X couldn't give it to you. Weak, the girl behind you can swing on. I love the stupid messages that pop up during strife sequences. It's time to duel. God. It's ridiculous. Sorta. Take that. What even happened there? I didn't... It looked like it just disappeared. Reading about sport. Okay, what about this? Reading about nerd games. Please flop in his kitty shit. Okay. Can we interact? Or what if we just click on him? Nothing? Okay. Can we interact with her? No, we cannot. I'm not. Shut up. Okay, what about Joey? Let's give Joey a try instead. Prima Ballerina makes her debut. Pathetic. Oh no! His power level, it's... Oh, so he had to deliberately let Joey get hurt. Wow, okay. That was, Oh, and now she's up and she's fine. Well, that's good. I thought she was seriously injured. And we'd have to find, like, a doctor or something to take care of her. Joey, are you okay? Yes, I'm alright. I just got knocked down. Wow, Zephyros. I didn't know you were that strong. Huh? How'd you do that? That was really cool. How did you see any of it? You were, like, unconscious on the floor. I know she said she just got knocked down, but it definitely looked like she shouldn't have been seeing that. Oh, I'm not exactly sure. I have been defeated. That little twerp must have been cheating. I'll kick his ass.
That is unnecessary. The Burgundy Blood has proven himself a worthy opponent.
I hate seeing you like this. If I hadn't been flipping out on you, it would have never... I'm sorry, Estasia. What?
It's not so often you are the first to admit defeat in an argument. Apology accepted.
Oh, shut up. You're such a nerd.
I apologize as well. One failed mission does not mean our entire partnership has fallen apart. I was a fool.
Yeah, you were. We both made mistakes. Let's just move on. Hooray!
Bro, I don't care about these people. Why are we getting a cutscene for their reconciliation? It seems we've attracted quite the audience.
Look at us, everyone. Look at us. Everyone is going to think we're vacillating.
That's another term regarding troll romance that I don't feel like explaining. If this goes on far enough, Zephyros is probably going to explain it anyway.
I refuse to be your moral or your kismesis. And I sure as hell don't want to end up in a three-way snooze fest with a random stranger. Can't you see? I just want to be your partner.
Ew. That can be arranged. Well, actually, it's already arranged. We've been dating for an entire sweep. A sweep, by the way, is essentially equivalent to a year on Alternia, but an Alternian sweep is like a little under 2 Earth years, I think. Let's get back to doing what we do best.
brutally hunting people down for money.
Hell yes.
What in the world is going on here? Romance.
And now they're out of the way, so we can go through the door. Lovely. Oh, this one's actually like patched up so that we don't fall off. Can I look at any of it? Evidently, the answer is no. I'm gonna switch back to Joey because I like her better. And she has most of the stuff. So, sorry if this is kind of a personal question, but... Oh, huh? I get the impression that your species has sort of... Well, the way you seem to do romance is very different from what I'm used to on my planet.
Really?
Yeah. You keep using all these terms I don't understand, like, what is it, monorail? Moirail. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if there is an official pronunciation, actually. Yeah, that, and, like, kismesis. Yeah, that. Can you try to explain? It's harder than you think to explain something that's been part of your life, your whole life. How is your planet different? Only thing we really consider romance is the kind where you love somebody and you kiss and stuff.
Oh, so like a mate spread?
I guess? Is that what a mate spread is?
Only one quadrant, huh?
But if there's only one, I guess it's not a quadrant. A quadrant?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I wonder how deep they're actually going to go into this.
Well, I'll try to make it simple. I guess the way things work on our planet is that everyone has 4 quadrants that they have to fill. Red, black, pale, and ashen. The red quadrant is your mate spread. That's the person you love.
Okay, I can follow this far. What about black?
Your kismesis is the person you hate. A kismesis is like your ultimate rival, I guess. Your contentious relationship with your kismesis is supposed to push you to better yourself.
But you still, kiss your kismesis? At the same time as your mate spread?
Yeah. If you have both those quadrants filled.
But nobody gets, like, jealous?
Why would they? They're 2 different quadrants.
What about pale and ashen? Do you kiss the people you have in those quadrants too?
No. The pale and ashen quadrants are a little different. In the pale quadrant, your morale is in some ways your most important partner. Your morale... This word is annoying to pronounce. Your morale balances you out and keeps you grounded. They're the one who knows you best. They pacify your reckless impulses and protect you from the world. Without morals, we'd all kill each other even more than we already do. Huh. And you have a moral, right? Yeah, Damek is my moral. Morale. Maybe? Like, mate sprit, you can clearly see it's got, like, mate in it. I don't know where the sprit part comes from. Kiss Maces is clearly kiss nemesis. Moirail, I don't know where it comes from. But I guess morale is a pretty good guess. So he's like your soulmate, but you don't do any kissing. Yeah? No kissing. Alright, so what about Ashen? The Ashen Quadrant is the most subtle and delicate of the quadrants. You actually have two other people in your Ashen Quadrant. Someone you have a contentious relationship with, and then your auspice, who mediates your conflict with that person. And this one I think comes from like armistice, like a ceasefire or whatever, and then the Ors, I don't know where it comes from. The Ashen Quadrant is critical to troll society because your auspice limits black infidelity and can prevent quadrant vacillation between... I don't think I'm gonna get this one. I think maybe we should call it what the other three... Call it at the other three and leave this for a more advanced lesson. Yeah, maybe. Sorry if that was confusing. It's fine, I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. But right now we have to worry about getting to the front of this train, right? Yeah, let's go. Alright, into the Jade car. Probably Jade and like low... whatever the low blue is called. I forget what it's called. Oh no, it'd be Jade and Teal in this one. Much fancier music this time. I kinda liked the other one better though. Who's Bronya? Would everyone... would everyone just calm down? Which one? Oh, it's you. Oh no, you're Lanka. I cannot tell anyone's gender here, so I don't know what voices to give them. We are calm. The only one pitching a fit here is Linera, as usual. I am not pitching a fit. I'm trying to help Bronya keep everyone in order. Oh, and Bronya is her. Linera stop. Daria. It wasn't that a... I feel like there was a cartoon called Daria. I don't know if that's a reference or if it's just a name, but that's what it makes me think of. Really? Because what it sounds like is you're kicking up a mob to get me cold. I should have known the second we were out of the cave you'd try to get me thrown off the train, you backstabbing little bitch. No one will have to throw anyone off any trains if you just tell us where the book is. I don't have to say shit about shit. Daria, please. Oh. My phone just vibrated to give me a message about my groceries being delivered later today. It's like, yeah, I know, I got an email this morning, you don't have to remind me. Please, just tell us what happened to the book. If you say that you're innocent, I promise to believe you. But you have to say something.
I'm not dignifying anything that comes out of that brown-noser's pathetic, ignorant gash. Linnera's ignorance of gashes is always what's caused this entire mess. What's that supposed to mean? Lank, Daria, don't gang up on her. Why the fuck not? Oh, by the way, this game has swearing in it. Because that's just the tone they went for with in Homestuck. I normally don't swear, at least that much. I say shit sometimes, but if it's in dialogue, I will read it. She's trying to get you to gang up on me. I didn't even want to come on this stupid field trip. Can't you see this is a Shh, everyone! Look! Oh, don't mind us. Now look what you've done. That's it, I am out. Don't talk to me unless you got something to say to my face this time. I wonder what that was all about. It's better not to worry about it. Cloistered? Okay, that's a new term for me. Cloistered jades are always like this. Cloistered? Are they nuns? Is that why they're wearing Catholic school uniforms? I don't know what the C word means, but yeah. They're supposed to become nuns when they grow up. The C word. We found out what the C stands for, everyone. Melody Cloistered Turtle. Not really. Wait, do both our planets have nuns? Are nuns a universal constant? Wow, we found something in common. Does that mean you also have caves full of children tending to trial pits and aiding the mother grub breeding process? No. Oh, okay. I should probably let you know that there are teals in this car too. And teals are stereotyped as very law-abiding. So don't do anything illegal. Weird. Well, we'll just mind our own business and keep going. There are lockers in much nicer shape than all the lockers at your school. Okay. They are unsurprisingly locked. You need a key. No, we need a combination. That's very clearly a stylized padlock. Or a combination lock, rather. I guess we should talk to these folks. I'm sorry, why are you talking to me? I just thought we'd say hi. Well, don't. Okay, bye then. Jerk. Well, that was quick. What about you? Typical. Oh, should we look at them? Let's look at them as well. Okay, so this is a dude. He's, well, you've got absolutely nothing to say to him. He's way too good looking and rude to waste any time on. She seems angry, but you don't think she's a bad person. That's what it is, though. What? What? What is that even supposed to mean? That's sweater vest, though. Oh man. Dude's got a freaking guitar. Is that Zun? For some reason, the glasses, the hat, that reminds me of Zun, the creator of Toho.
She's... What do you mean she's so little? She's the same size as everyone else. She's so little. You know trolls don't have parents, but it's hard to suppress the urge to take her hand and ask if she needs help finding her mummy. What about you? You like her hair. You once dyed yours purple a couple days before your dad came home, just to take him off. He didn't even notice. Alright, let's talk to these folks. Everyone knows it was you, Daria. Just admit it and this can all be over. Eat nutritional excrement, ass kisser. Ponya, did you hear what she just called me? Please, everyone. What is VV? Could have sworn she wasn't doing that before. Let's stay positive and not try to point fingers. Okay. About you. Small one, apparently, even though she looks like the same size as everyone else. Shh! I'm pretending to read while eavesdropping. What do you mean, pretending to read? What? Did I read that wrong? What are you reading? You're not holding a book? Huh? I am very confused. I am very sorry you had to witness that. It's fine. Do you want to talk about it? Absolutely not. Jades do not discuss internal politics with outsiders. Because, 1, it is our personal affair and we should not have rubbed everyone's proverbial noses in it. 2, I am trying very hard to have a pleasant holiday with my best friends. 3, no offense, but it's none of your business. Oh, I can actually talk to this dude. You wonder if that sword is real. Actually, what the heck are you thinking? Of course it's real. Tegiri. Oh, that's an L. He uses slashes instead of L's. Of course he does. A lone, mysterious bladesman watches the two lowbloods pass. They can feel his piercing gaze upon them, assessing their weak spots with calculated ease. Is that guy narrating what he's doing? Let's just ignore him for now. Okay. Man, can we look at and talk to everyone on this card? I guess because there's less high bloods, they don't need like a ton of background characters and stuff. That's a totally wild outfit, but she is really pulling it off. Those shoes, you wouldn't be able to walk a single step in those. She looks like she's wearing a bathrobe. I just realized people have candy corn as horns. Yes. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to look like. Candy corn was kind of a thing. Because, like, I think it first showed up... I don't remember when it first showed up, but it's been a recurring thing across the author's various webcomics. And then it manifested itself in Homestuck as the troll's horns. Stelsa. I can't believe this. What? Can you believe this? Whatever you say. Darling, you weren't even listening to me. What? I feel like we caught that in the middle of a conversation, even though they're clearly not talking. Oh, that's Lady, okay. She keeps drinking from that little white mug. Probably coffee. Do they have coffee here? Tisius. Unless you want to take my cruelest bar exam from me, leave me alone. Okay. What about this person? He looks kind of intimidating, but his hair is very shiny. Okay. Tagora. My. An afternoon out with a flock of jade bloods is better than any episode of sterilization scrub operatics. I don't know what that's probably a parody of some real world TV show. Don't know what it's parodying. Oh, that was quick. They're really dedicated to their color scheme in here, that's for sure. These are locked, okay. This is the second cleanest bathroom you've seen yet, which isn't saying much because you've only seen 3 of them so far. But like the great sage Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's probably a reference I'm not getting. You don't need to go, okay. So can we just leave? There's no one blocking it. It's the door to the next car. Oh. Oh! Where the hell did you come from? Spider hair person? Did some... What is this? What the hell kind of a typing quirk is this? Did someone lose a book? When I tried to wash my hands... Screw it, I'm not... I was trying to pronounce the double E's. But that makes it too difficult. When I tried to wash my hands, this popped out of the moisture evaporation unit. It looks, very private. Yoink. Give that to me. Eve. This is it. It's the book. In which seductive anti-hero Badfin Luna becomes endowed with the forbidden curse of the Rainbow Drinker, featuring one long bright journey into the desert, 6 elaborate comfort scenes, forbidden ideas about eternal youth, 10 characters with beautiful hair, 1 death scene, 500 knowing glances, 2 sexy punch bowls filled with blood, 1 spicy meatball, vor, absolutely no clowns, literally so many corpses it might be offensive, the ever-present threat of reaching adulthood and ascending to space nundom, eggs, and 3 long makeout paragraphs and 2 love triangles that in dangerously facilitating quadrants. Holy shit. So, slight bit of context. Rainbow drinkers are basically the troll version of vampires, because troll blood is like all rainbow colors. So I'm guessing what's going on here is that her ever-important book was actually just the troll version of Twilight. Otherwise known as Fresh Teeth, Book 5 of the Rainbow Emotions Saga. Reading Fresh Teeth in the Load Caper Daria? Really? That's perverse even for you. Would you just stuff fresh teeth up your nook already? This fighting isn't getting us anywhere. I'll say, perhaps you could use some outside arbitration to resolve this conflict in an orderly, lawful, and objective fashion. No offense, Stalls, but I'd rather stick a nutritional prong directly into my eye socket than get involved in this. Darling, just think of it as a trial run for your cruelest bar exam. Never hurts to get more practice. The fact that I don't fall for such cut-rate manipulation is why I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pass fine just without. I'm pretty sure I got some of the words mixed up there, but oh well. You are determined at all times to be impossible. Please, miss, I would like to try to keep this issue internal, if you don't mind.
Try harder. Why are you all fussing over some book anyway? It's not just any book. The Rainbow Emotion Saga is a profane set of religious texts that our cloister has been charged with protecting. Excuse me, what? Oh wait, was that actually Linera? Okay, that was probably Linera. The fact that it left our cabin in the first place is a first-rate violation of Imperial law. A violation of which law? Please elaborate. Oh no. Nice job, Boot Breath. Oh. Can I maybe just get another look at it before it... Why, so you can defile it more? Too bad. The thief already tore out all the naughty pages. Linera, we're going to be in so much trouble. Not if Linera shuts her crusty trap, we won't. No! I'm sick of this. As Jades, we have a duty to preserve the culture of Alternia and pass it on to the next generation. Bronya understands the importance of this sacred calling. But the rest of you undermine her at every step. Bronya is... She's so kind and understanding. It would kill her to know the true depths of how much the lot of you despise our work. Linera, I can speak for myself. I know, Bronya. But just this once, let me speak for you. If one must wear the crown, then they need someone who can wield the whip. And... I'm the whip. Is everyone else hearing this? Be quiet, Lank. I won't be bullied by you anymore. This stops now. Whoever defiled this divine artifact, step forward right now. Or this is going to get... It's going to be very bad. That's a promise. What are you doing here? Hello? Yo, what's up, buddies? Ain't no need to stop on my account, diggity dogs. What's all of this noise I'm hearing about an important religious what's-it? This dude's freaking typing quirk. Oh shit. Well, you really never know when to shut up. It's nothing, sir. Just Jades being Jades. How may I help you this evening? Oh, hello, Kaz. Welcome. We're playing some HIVESWAP today. It's a point-and-click adventure game based in the world of Homestuck. Trying to get through this train. Yeah, I already read that out. Lol, help me. You think I need help? Oh no, not at all, sir. Just trying to extend a helping hand, as it were. Didn't mean to cause offense. Nah, it cool, bud. I was just out for a stroll. I've heard of Homestuck, but know very little. That's probably for the best. I've read Homestuck. I haven't read any of the, like, extended material or anything. But I like to describe it as, like, a glorious mess. Like, it has some good stuff in it, but it's very, very messy, I would say. But the game has been good so far. Hasn't been bogged down in a lot of the weird stuff that the comic gets into too much.
It's easy to get bored on such a long trip, right? But it sounds like you buddies be gearing up for a real rollicker of a trial here. Don't go and tell me you guys just born like the other cars. Of course we are, sir. I mean, of course we aren't. We are. Not boring, that is. Shocked emoji. Use your words, Stalls. What I mean to say is we are currently in the progress of setting up a tribunal on the spot to deal with this incident of thievery that's come to our notice. But we were at a loss without a high blood of your caliber to judge the pizzazz of the upcoming trial. Excuse me? Dear darling Tisius, why don't you tell him all about it? Yeah, let's just leave. Hey, where are you going, Rusty? Come back, we got some stuff to hash out, bud. Yeah, we're trying to save the world here, but okay, I guess. I guess we'll see what's going on here. Sup, Joe? Nice to see your toothy mug again. It's nice to see yours again, too. But I don't think we have time to stop and chat. Can we sneak by? No can do, buddy. That is the worst way I've ever seen to write buddy. You see, Tisius been chatting me up about heinous courtroom biz. Hey Tiz, tell him about it, lol. It's fucking wild. The long and short of it is I want to begin a trial. That should not... How am I supposed to pronounce that? You're not supposed to pronounce the W in that one. Who stole the book courtroom drama. But instead of handling it in the traditional alternate way, we test out my theory of defensive legislation, where maybe they're laughing saying I mean, I wouldn't be surprised with the way some of these typing quirks work, but I'm guessing because like their symbol kind of looks like it has the 3 prongs, so I'm guessing the reason their typing quirk is what it is because this way it looks like an M, and if you turn upside down it looks like a W. So they just repeat that letter whenever they speak. Some of these are real dumb, and probably not supposed to be pronounced out loud, but since this is dialogue instead of like a chat conversation, I'm trying to pronounce it. Where the accused has their own legislator. A defense legislator. Oh boy, are we gonna play Ace Attorney? Where his honorable tyranny is no mindless monster, but a judge. And where the accused is innocent until proven guilty. Holy shit! Zizi, sweetheart, you cannot say these sorts of things in front of these sorts of people. It's heretical and illegal. Yeah, Lamau, shit's crazy. Shit's crazy indeed. That's why we need you, Joe. See, the Jades accused Daria of stealing the book Fresh Teeth and then stashing it in the load gaper. Load gaper is the toilet, by the way, or the bathroom or something. So we need a neutral third party to defend Daria, and you're the optimal choice. What about these guys? They're not involved at all. Okay, I was very concerned.
Yeah, the trolls have very weird words for things. What? You want me to be a lawyer? I didn't go to law school. Heck, I've barely been to high school. Nah, bud, you don't need any fancy schooling. You're more than equipped just the way you are. Smiley face. Really? Wow. Well, Zizi, I guess if even the most qualified among us isn't culling you on sight for your absurd ideas. Smiley face. Then I suppose that this is a thing that is happening. So if the little low-blood darling right here is the defense and Marvis is the honorable tyranny, then who in the world will be the so-called prosecution? You, of course, since you're so eager to please. Oh. Well, wait, I haven't agreed to this. Joe, if you do this for me, I'll make sure you get through the rest of the train. Many dots. Unmolested. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna let's just skip over that. Can't argue with that, I guess. Maybe I'll really like being a defense lawyer. I don't know if he meant it in the way I was thinking, but yeah. That's concerning. That's the spirit. Come to me if you have any questions about what to do. Yeah, I have questions. Where do we start? Where's the prosecution's opening statement? When do I shout objection? What's up? Why are you extending the A's now? Could you tell me more about defensive legislation? I don't know much about it. Seriously? You've never watched, like, Law and Order, Subjugulator, Slop, Ejaculatory Unit? Okay. Well, maybe not from that particular spin-off. Yikes, alright. Well, first off, I think you're under the impression that a legislator only manages the court block. But that isn't the case. They also have to find evidence, sniff out clues, and seek out the guilty party. I mean, in real life that's not the case, but I guess we really are operating off of Ace Attorney rules right now. Like a detective? Sure, I don't know. It is only then that the legislator drags the suspect before his honorable tyranny and engages in a veritable battle of ancient law that can last for days. Until his honorable tyranny... Hey, Nutmeg! Welcome, welcome! Welcome! It-a me, it-a you! Welcome! We're about to become lawyers. Because someone stole a book. Oh, hydrate? Yes, I will hydrate. Thank you, Nutmeg. And stretch as well? Yep, thank you, Node. There we go. My model's busy not being crazy now. Until his honorable tyranny gets bored. Oh, angry? Oh, I guess we get to be an angry lawyer now. Let me... I can't do both of them. Okay, I'll do angry for a while and then I'll switch to happy. Let's hope this works.
until his honorable tyranny gets bored and... Hands up! Oh no! Wah! Wah! Until his honorable tyranny gets bored and Vor's the loser. I guess everyone realizes Vor redeems it. That sounds awful. No offense to your vocation or anything. None taken. Unlike the defensive legislation process, I'm proposing where the trial is all about having a dialectic and finding the truth. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna put my hands down because they're blocking the text. A traditional legislator determines guilt right off the bat and commits to their initial impressions from the get-go, no matter what truths emerge in the courtroom. Guilt might as well be judged by a flip of a coin, if luck even mattered at all in these things. You don't sound too happy about that for a teal. Well... Let's just say I've got a lot of qualms with the process. Okay, can you tell me what to do? Despite the hip new defensive process, you'll basically be following in the steps of the leagues of legislator legends that came before you. First, you must take statements from... sound like a frickin' microwave. From all involved parties. Second, you must gather evidence and determine your timeline. Third, you must decide your plan of attack so you can defend Daria. And crush your opponent with no hesitation. Isn't our opponent your mate spread? Yup, that's what makes it all the more invigorating. Anyway, after you've scuttled around and interviewed everyone, and dug up all the evidence you can find, come back to me and I'll get his tyranny to start up the trial. Okie doke. I guess now... We're done talking to Mr. Grumpy, so we can be a happy lawyer now. Happy lawyer in doing some investigation. My happy expression looks a bit weird, but it is what it is. Oh, and actually no, I won't put my hands back up because this game's like all talking. Oh well, I put my hands up for a while I was talking to him, and I literally... you couldn't see it, because you can't see me behind the camera, but I had my hands up in real life as well. That's why the hands up is a little more expensive than the other expressions. Can we ask you some questions for the trial? Make it quick. What do you think about all this? What do you think about this whole situation? That Bronya is naive, and if she thinks this is what it looks like... Oh, that Bronya is naive if she thinks this is what it looks like on the surface. And that Linera could stand to get paled. What is that supposed to mean? My suggestion would be that you shouldn't talk to everyone here before making any... Oh, you should talk to everyone here before making any snap judgments. Okay. Blah-de-blah. Make it quick. About the Jades. What is your take on the other Jades? My take? Yeah, you know. What do you feel about the rest of your,
Traveling companions. Very little. Wow, you're helpful. Quite. So, do you believe Daria did it? You know, I just can't quite bring myself to care. This is going nowhere. Glad to be of help. Now let's talk to our client, I suppose. Daria, could we ask you a few questions? Yeah, whatever. Did you do it? Sevros, you can't just ask that. Why not? That's like the first thing Phoenix asks his clients. Like, did you kill the person? No. Okay, cool, I'll defend you then. Oh, why not? Because she's our client. It's our job to believe that she's innocent. We can't ask her anything that would incriminate her. I mean... sure, if you only care about getting your client declared innocent. What about the truth, Joey? What about the truth? Why? You're considered innocent until someone proves you guilty. Sounds fake, but whatever. I didn't do it, but Lynera thinks I want to fill pails with Bronya, so she's not going to change her story. And that teal blood with an industrial metallic cylinder up her nook is going to believe whatever she thinks will make the clown happy. By the way, filling pails, basically the troll equivalent of sex. So, you know, that's a thing. Can we ask you some more questions? Fine. Oh boy, 3 of them. About the Jades. So, all the other Greenbloods, you're all family? What? I mean, you live together. Oh, yeah. We all got chosen for Cloister when we were barely older than regulars. We're the fucking special ones who get to take care of the Mother Grub, and it's all business... and all its business cavern to grave. Not all Jades get chosen, but apparently we're the purest of the pure. Wow. Lol, right. One look at Lank and any theory anyone has for the Cloister falls apart. That guy hatched, crawled right back into a bucket and never came out. Oh jeez. Anyway, everyone who lives in the caverns a steaming pile of garbage. Can you not leave? Who the fuck are you, kid? I'm just very stupid. Whatever. Yeah, we can't leave. Do you know what cloistered means? It means these assholes are the only trolls I'm going to see before I leave the planet. It's not like we can just sneak out. We'd be killed by drones. Literally, the only fucking time we're allowed to leave this shithole is Jivik Week. And even that's new. You'd be better too. Okay then. More questions about Lynera. So, about Lynera. What about her? She sucks. Not really anything else I can say. She wants to get me cold. I feel like the happy expression is not the right expression for this character. But oh well. She's absolutely convinced herself that I'm trying to fuck Bronya. Exclamation marks. Insert Metal Gear Solid noise here. Are you... no. You think I'm trying to get with any of these losers I see literally every day? I've been down that road before, I'm over it. I think that's enough happy for now. So we're gonna go back to the default. Thank you for the redeems. More questions about the book. So this book that everyone's so worried about, Fresh Teeth? It's so fucking stupid. Fresh Teeth is even... Fresh Teeth isn't even that dirty. I see way worse shit on the internet. It's like embarrassingly bad. Wait, how do you know that? Yeah, isn't it forbidden? Please. It's usually just sitting there in the cloister library. I'm definitely not the only one who's looked through it. Which is why this whole situation is stupid. Well then. Right. Time for Lanero. Go away, I'm not a suspect. Do we have to talk to her? She looks like she might knife us. Do you mind giving us a statement? Yes, I mind. I find it offensive that you think I have something to hide. Daria is the culprit, plain and simple. But Daria has no reason to steal anything. And I don't think she's the type to stir up a scene for yucks. So what would she have to gain? Joey, you met her like a few minutes ago. How are you able to make these kinds of judgments on her character? She would gain tingly feelings in areas we'd best not talk about. Daria is nasty. Daria is a nasty, pervert bitch. And that's all I have to say on the matter. Okay, that classic Homestuck line, that's all there really is to say on the matter. Haven't you had enough already? About the other Jades, what do you have to say there? We want to know a little more about your friends, I guess. Can you even call them that? We're cloister mates. I can assure you that there's no stronger connection in this world than between Jades and a cloister. Even though Wanshi is an irresponsible mess who reads too much deplorable literature, and Daria is a nasty thief who never respects the rules, and Lank is a disgusting party boy slut who participates in degenerate activities. All these frictions are just trials to test our faith and commitment to our duty. I am so grateful to my cloister mates for providing me endless opportunities to prove my strengths and loyalty. Sorry about that. All these voices are starting to get to me. We have an unbreakable bond of blood and tradition that binds us more closely than any quadrant. Wow, it sounds like you guys love each other a lot. Well, alright then. Why do you care so much? Why are you so passionate about this? You're making a big stink over it, and I don't understand why. What do you mean? Justice must be called down upon Daria. But Daria is your cloister mate. Do you not care about her? What matters most is what's best for the whole cloister. How is going through this trial going to help your cloister? Look, I am only doing this to help Bronya. She is the shining star that lights our way in these dark caverns. It's about time there were some consequences for how they treat her. Okay. What about you? Wanshi. Oh, hi. I guess you want to talk about Fresh Teeth, Book 5 of the Rainbow Emotions Saga. Oh, whoa. Yeah, so you're the one who had it first?
Well, I didn't bring it onto the train, if that's what you're asking. I just found it. I'd never seen it before. I only knew it was the series by reputation. I only know the series by reputation. Is it very well known? Not exactly, but I know some of the others have definitely read it. It's about a Jadeblood who is thrown out of the caverns for impure dalliances with her fellow Jades, oh. Then she becomes a rainbow drinker and has even more impure dalliances. A rainbow drinker? Oh, I guess you trolls who live on the surface have different myths, ooh. Legends have it there are Jades who have cheated death by becoming rainbow drinkers. They say that the rainbow drinkers can live forever, and their eternal youth means they never have to leave Alternia. But they must drink the blood of other trolls to survive, oh. Oh, like a vampire. Sure, if that's what you call it, ooh. But it's all just stories, of course. Rainbow drinkers aren't real. So the book is just about vampires? Well, there are other rainbow drinkers in it, but I wouldn't say it's about them. It's more centered around the main character doing pretty much all the sacrilege it's possible to do, of which becoming a rainbow drinker is one. Like, there's this one iconic scene where she gets her... Wachi, that story sounds really exciting. But obviously you don't have the book, so, we're gonna go talk to some other people. Gets her in what? Gets her what in what? Okay then. What about you, Bronya? Hey, Bronya. Do you have the key to the lockers? We kind of need to get inside if we're going to do a thorough investigation. If I were a less diplomatic person, with anything more than inoffensive neutral opinions, I might say that this is all fucking ridiculous. But here. We got the keys! Bronya, could we talk to you about what happened? Not if you expect me to betray my wards for the entertainment of a high-blood rapper. No, we want to help. We're gonna help you all build up an unimpeachable defense. I really don't understand what you or that teal blood really think any of this is going to accomplish. Because... 1. Nobody cares about the truth. 2. Everybody knows nobody cares about the truth and will therefore never actually tell the truth. 3. I don't know you. We get that, we really do. I know you have no reason to trust us, or Marvis. But we're all in this together now, right? Shouldn't we at least, I don't know, try? Yeah, I guess we should. So, can we ask you stuff? Go ahead. You're in charge here, right? Well, I'm certainly not in charge of the Teals or that high blood. But I am the highest ranking Jade of my cloister, yes. Even though Lank likes to pretend he doesn't have to listen to me. So yes. Go ahead and ask anything you like. What about Daria? Why were you so ready to convict Daria earlier? Everybody seemed really convinced it was her. Or at least they seemed like they didn't care if she got falsely accused. It's political. There really isn't any point in trying to explain it to outsiders, so I'm not going to bother. But if you're asking me if I have any material proof that she did it, then no, I don't. Okay then. What are you doing out here? I thought the cloistered Jades weren't allowed to leave the caverns. We aren't. The drones would strike us down if we were to abandon our duties to the Mother Grub. Except for one single event per sweep. Jivik Week? Yes, obviously. I'm sorry if this sounds ignorant, but why are you allowed out during GVIC week? Don't you have a really important job to do? We do. And I suppose it's in contravention of hundreds of sweeps of tradition for us to leave before our ordeals. But it's the heiress's will, I guess. The heiress? Yes, maybe 3 or 4 sweeps ago, the heiress demanded that even we be allowed to attend. The drones stand down, and we are allowed to emerge from the caverns. Isn't that potentially a big problem? Do, some of you not run away from your duties? Haha, sorry. None of my jades are so cowardly. This is merely a field trip. Okay. Last question. About the book. So what exactly happened with the book Fresh Teeth? It's a whole mess. But the first problem is... 1. The book should not have been on the train in the first place. It's part of a banned series we keep in the cloister library for safety. 2. What you witnessed was only the back half of the drama. This has been going on all evening. The timeline is actually kind of complicated, so bear with me. Once she found the book about 20 minutes after the train left the station, I confiscated it and immediately put it in my locker. About 40 minutes after that, I realized someone had broken the lock and stolen the book. 20 minutes after that, we found the book again, but it had been defaced. A bunch of pages were ripped out. 3. I have absolutely no idea how whoever did this got the chance. The lockers are right there, and it's not like we've had much to distract us. So, you have the book now? Yes, it's safe. Can we see it? Absolutely not. No one touches a single page of the Rainbow Emotions saga until we get back to the caverns. Okie doke, let's check the lockers before we speak to the teals. This suitcase belongs to one of the Jades. You don't know which one. There's no name on the tag, just a weird pattern. And we can't see the tag, so... Branya's stuff. Let's not burglar her a second time. Wait, what's that? Oh my goodness! She has the missing pages with all the naughty scenes in them? She must have ripped them out to protect her cloister. Joey, wait. You aren't reading them, are you? Shh! Scandalous. These aren't even that dirty. This bag looks like something those edgy riot girl bands bring on tour. It's a little intimidating. This must be Daria's. Is something wrong, Joey? She's just really cool. Oh, there's a bunch of nail files in here. Ouch, they're super sharp. Yeah, some of them are sharp for extra long claws. I don't think Daria would mind if I took one. You sure about that? Isn't this just stealing? This bag is in impeccable condition, with the initials LB stitched in emerald beside an intricate design. It's locked. When you try to pull it open, Zephyros steps on something. What? Oh no! What's wrong? Nothing. XDDDDD. Did you step on that thing? Yeah, Joey, what do we do? These kits are really expensive and time-consuming to make. This is a disaster. There's no way we can fix it without the proper tools. It's okay, Zephyros. Accidents happen. And it was pretty irresponsible of the owner to leave something so fragile on the floor like that. I'm sure they'll understand. Understand? Rusties like me have been called for less. Wait. Take another look. Here's the crack from where you stepped on it, but there's another one running in the opposite direction. Is there? The image is too blurry for me to tell. It was already broken when you stepped on it. That's why it was on the floor. Someone else must have broken it and tried to ditch the evidence. They knew someone else would accidentally step on it and take the heat for their crime. Wow, Joey, you sound just like a legislacerator already. Do I? Yeah. I think I got a little carried away there at the end, actually. There's no way to prove all that stuff I just said at the end. But I definitely don't think you're the one who broke it, Zephyros, so don't worry. Phew. Anyway, let's hold on to this. It might turn out to be important. Okay, so I guess... No, you've rummaged enough, okay. What about this one? Expensive, but pretty banged up, like whoever owns it hasn't treated it well. Oh, so that's probably Lanx. This bag is filled with participation trophies. Okay, no, it's Linera, apparently. Only Linera would be proud of winning Tidier of the Month this many times in a row. Wait, but didn't this one... Oh, so that one's probably Lanx. And then this is Linera's. Wow, she'd make a great lowblood. Wait, is this a boy band magazine? Oh yeah, an H2D fan mag. They're huge right now. I can't get into their music though. And Linera has a ton of nail polish in here too. Wow. Maybe she's more girly than I thought. Oh, we just... Okay, more evidence I suppose. Oh, that's cute. It's a kitty bag. Oh, what a cute kitten backpack. This must be Wanshi's. Oh, right, because she's like... always doing with the uwus and the owos. This is just filled with Soldier Per Beast books. Are they any good? It's got a lot of fans, but I can... Oh! That's a freaking Warrior Cats reference. Okay, then. It's got a lot of fans, but I could never get into them. Maybe I can read one after we get on the express track. Okay, that's everyone's bags sorted. Now, the fact that they mention that these are locked, but they don't mention any keys... Yeah, so that one we're probably not going to investigate. Let's check the bathroom. We're already over here. Oh, can we not? Oh, there we are. You don't know what that is. It looks mechanical, but also organic. The way it moves makes your skin crawl. What do you have to say about that? It's a security grub, a fancy one too. Okay, so there's a security camera. So we could probably just ask the train conductor who did it, but sure. Let's go ahead and talk to everyone. Hello again. Nice evening, isn't it? Why are you in such a good mood when everyone else is freaking out? An innocent troll with nothing to hide sleeps the sleep of the just. I've got a cup of tea, an absolutely devastating haircut, and a front row seat for what promises to be some especially juicy justice, free of charge. I don't know if this was the voice I gave him originally. There's been too much stuff going on in the middle. The only thing missing is snap kernels. You wouldn't happen to have any snap kernels, would you? I'm guessing that's troll popcorn. Yeah,
like snap instead of pop. Okay. No? Pity. Anyway, the name's Tagora Gorjak. Tagora Gorjak. But you can call me Is this guy a JoJo reference? Is this a It might not be, but the fact that he's like combining the parts of his name to make Gorgor. Or is it supposed to be Tajora Georgiak? So he's Giorgio. Yeah, I don't know if it's a JoJo reference, but I'm gonna claim it is anyway. So, can you prove you weren't involved in this crime? Cynicism and distrust, both of which I can respect. Of course I can prove it. I can prove anything, however far-fetched. But you'll need to pay my hourly billing rate, of course. Just sign here. How are you... How are you doing that with your voice? You want to charge me to prove you're innocent? It's hard work being innocent. You want me to do it for free? How do you expect me to make any money? Well, okay, but if you can't prove you're innocent, your name may come up at trial. And you know, people get convicted for stuff they didn't do all the time. Wow, okay, Joey. Just casually throwing, like, threats over here. Don't you watch crime shows and stuff? Do you guys have those? Obviously, we already spoke to this guy about them. We have public cullings every so often, if that's what you mean. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll prove my innocence for you free of charge. I hope you're aware that I wouldn't extend this special offer to just anyone. I couldn't have done it. I was in the load gaper. Okay, but... Wait, the book was found in the load gaper. Indeed. But I promise you that the full hour I spent in there was devoted to nothing but the diligent evacuation of my internals. It's got to be the weirdest way I've ever heard someone describe taking a shit. Also, what kind of shit takes a full hour? Are troll hours shorter than human hours? Ew. But how do we know you're telling the truth? That's an awfully long time to be using the bathroom, isn't it? What's it any business of yours how long I take in the gaper? To be honest, we members of the legislacerator profession are prone to load blockages and slow disgorgements. Ugh, too much information. The load gaper security video will show you beyond a reasonable doubt that I was closeted with my bowels. And so nowhere near the scene of the outrage at the time it took place. Aha! So now I guess we can check the security camera? Because the dude told us about it? I don't see a tape in here. What's a tape? Oh right, your planet probably hasn't used tapes for hundreds of years. It's how we record videos. They're like a little black box with 2 spools of magnetic tape in them. And as it turns, it plays a video. Wow, that's amazing. We just use grubs. Grubs? Like insect grubs? Yeah, they're linked psychically to a CPU or something like that. And this is just like a naturally occurring thing on your planet? Well, in the old days we used to farm them, but natural-born memory grubs can only store a terabyte of information maximum. Now they're cloned and grown in giant vats on some Imperial ship out on the galactic border. So they're just slave bugs. When you put it that way, it sounds really sad. Your planet has a lot of sad things, Zephyros. I know, but that's why the Tetrarch is going to change everything. If you say so. Looks like we're going to need something sharp and thin to pry the grub out. Right, let's go see what we can find. We already have nail file. Wait, is this just footage of people using the bathroom? Creepy. Yeah, now that I think about it, why was there a security camera in the bathroom? Yeah, but nobody looks at grubs like this, usually, except for a security drone. Like the same robot things that blow up your hive? Yeah, there's lots of different... Your lack of punctuation is messing me up here, so... There are lots of different kinds. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to this place. Okay, so we have a security tape. And now I guess we just need to talk to the other teals. What about you, Mr. Tirona? Hey, I don't know what it looks like, but I had nothing to do with this. If I had been the one to steal the infamous Rainbow Emotion Saga, I promise I never would have returned it. Actually, can we strike that from the record? How do you know so much about the book? I have an interest in, salacious historical artifacts. I never thought I'd run into one here of all places. Usually even professional perspective editors could only hope to touch a book like that. One like that one on the ugly end of a low-blooded rebellion. I don't like this guy's quirk. Perspective editor? Yes! It's a branch of abhoristical methodology where you help the government decide which historical documents are advantageous to the Empress and which should be locked up or purged. Most people think it's boring work because you spend a lot of time reading old ledgers and requisition records, but you wouldn't believe the kinds of things you learn about from the past from that stuff. Of course, there's the added benefit of being the only one who gets to see them at all. Wait, what? Wait. Are you saying that you study these historical documents and then you just lie about what's in them? Yes? Why else study history if not to control it? If you put history into the hands of the people, you'd end up with total anarchy. Just look at what's happened here. Okay, that's all from him, I guess. What about you, Tagiri? I am above the petty drama of hysterical anchorites. I only care about facts and reason. Oh, that's it? That's all we're gonna get from him. Okay. What about you? I can't believe Tisius is going to make me do this. She's always getting into things with her crazy theories and her political thoughts. She isn't really making you do this, though, is she? She told you to stay out of it, actually. Yes, of course she told me to stay out of it. She always tells me to stay out of it, sweetie. But I can't resist organizing the pathetic lives of trolls. But I can't resist. Organizing the pathetic lives of trolls is so gosh darn addicting. Punctuation, it's important sometimes. The world is filled with inefficient management and regulatory malpractices and useless aesthetic bullet journals with garish color combinations. And someone must do something about it. And who better to whip everyone into efficient machines of bureaucracy than Stelsa Seziat, Auditera in training. Here's my card, darling. Ring it if you need my services. A lot of these names, I can't tell if they're supposed to be puns or not. Wow, thanks. I don't think we'll ever need an auditor.
Hand that card right back, then I hate to waste neon pink card stock. It takes me hours to bedazzle them. Aw. So you're not even a lawyer? A what? I mean, you're not even a legislator? How are you going to prosecute effectively? I may not be interested in judicial law, but I am certainly more equipped than the so-called defense to handle this case. Besides, I can't resist the large clown man with the expensive blowout he might decide to redecorate if I decline this. You can read it. You can see what it says. By redecorate, I mean he will repaint the car with a fresh coat of teal. Okay, well, I don't know. I still don't think anyone... Oh, he's saying... she's saying that if she refuses, he's gonna kill her and paint the car with her blood. Okay. Okay, well, I don't know. I still don't think anyone's forcing you to do this. Pish posh, it's much too late. Now I'm in it to win it, and I will crush the opposition under my impeccable troll Louis Vuitton patent stiletto heels fall season. I hate when they do this. The original author of Homestuck, he did this all the time. Instead of actually creating like troll brands and troll celebrities and troll TV shows, he just put like troll instead of a parody of Louis Vuitton. It's just troll Louis Vuitton. I hate that. Had to put up with frickin' troll Will Smith in the actual comic. I just wish I didn't have to play along with my dear Zizi's silly political fantasies. Tizia's political fantasies? What did you mean by silly political fantasies? Oh, you know, same old, same old. My Zizi is a results-driven go-getter who thinks outside the box. It's an enviable skill set in certain legislative resource pools. She may give leadership a shake-up, but it's always for the betterment of the Empire, of course. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, her hard work is all for the sake of streamlining the process, but the way she tries to eliminate pain points tends to push the envelope. Okay, what about the other part? Can I ask another question? Hop to it, miss, we don't have all night. I've had fun, Melody, gonna head off. No worries, Kaz, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day. I hope your teeth aren't giving you too much trouble. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hey, so what's the deal with you and... you and Tizius? Sweetheart, you need to treat me to a luncheon involving a glass of fermented purple spheres instead of grapes. You need to treat me to a luncheon involving a glass of fermented purple sphere liquid and a nice grubbed cheese plate before tossing these implications around willy-nilly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. I guess it was a stupid question anyway. Despite any hot goss you may have heard on the down low, I assure you that Tizius and I have nothing but the reddest feelings for one another. In fact, there isn't a hint of grey or black in the mix whatsoever. Huh? I admit we certainly have our professional differences. She just drives me up the wall. Or sometimes. She never schedules anything. She won't let me give her a makeover, and she definitely doesn't appreciate the benefits of a good networking event. But trust me, dear, I deeply enjoy her company. She really keeps me sane. I'm amazed by all the knowledge she's got locked away in her think pan, and how efficiently and pseudo-metaphorically slaughters her opponents at practice trials. And, oh, she's so gorgeous, those deep-set eye bags are like natural eyeliner, a natural eyeliner-highlighter combo. And in the end, that's why I love her. Wow, you two sure seem like great gal pals. Haha, bye. I guess the last thing to do is talk to you before we start the trial. Sup, Joe? Are you hyped for this or what, lol? Actually, I'm pretty nervous. I'm totally new to all this legislator stuff. Lamau, don't freak out, buddy. I don't care if you do something wrong, cause everybody participating in the trial will be encouraged to commit less naughty acts just by witnessing the utilitarianism of the means of punishment. No matter the outcome, it's a moral victory, buddy. Holla skirt. Okay. Wow, no wonder they picked you to be the judge. I hope I'll be able to convince you of whatever my case ends up being. I'm sure you'll put on one hell of a show. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Or do I want to, like... That's not it. Okay. I'm gonna save first. I haven't saved... We've been streaming 2 hours and I haven't saved, so... I know there's auto-saves, but I want to make sure. Oh, there's more to talk about, apparently. We talked to Stelsa. Bet she's having a meltdown. And you're laughing about it? Pfft, don't worry about her. Stel's got her top buttons done up so tight she's gonna choke. I don't think her sweater has any buttons. She needs to have her feathers mussed once in a while. Keeps her relationship interesting. Okay then. I guess let's start the trial then. Excuse me, what the fuck? No, we are not starting the goddamn trial. You haven't done shit. Go gather more statements, more evidence. Anything, please, I'm begging you. Jeez, okay. Alright, we didn't check with this guy after... Ha!
Hand that oozy, sticky information repository walla over.
What the heck?
Stop wriggling, you. Alright, plugging it in. Let's go straight to the time period during which the outrage was committed. Otherwise, we'll have to watch a succession of unpalatable episodes, with maybe some unpalatable sounds as well. If you'll just sign here to waive your rights. Here we are. While I admittedly was in the load gaper around the time your culprit must have stashed this dastardly book, my preoccupations were of a purely fecal matter. Alright, we begin with timestamp 1449. Voila! 48 minutes of what you might call Lotus Putridus Eruptus Immensus. Enjoy.
My man's got a case of diarrhea. Oh. Okay, I think that's enough. I believe you. Me too.
No. You'd both get failing grades in evidence class with those attitudes. Don't you need to be thorough and verify I am innocent of the crime?
Thanks, but... Yeah, you seem like a pretty honest guy. Alright, we... Because we have all this evidence, but we're supposed to, like, present it to people. We're really ace attorney now. Okay. What about this? Why would you think I wanted to look at that? Because it was in your bloody thing. I am the whip in Bronya's hand, and you'd best get back before I crack.
Okay.
Bronya?
Yes?
You keep saying that you don't have any opinions on this, but it kind of really seems like you do. Okay, truth be told, something like this has happened before in my cloister.
Really?
When I was much younger, there was another Jade I knew. She was a lot like Daria. Even the best of us waver in our faith at times, but she truly hated her calling. She wanted nothing to do with tending to the Mother Grub. And it was all because of that stupid book. She was obsessed with the Rainbow Emotions Saga. It put a seed of blasphemous thoughts into her mind, and it consumed her. She would have done anything to change her life. She was even convinced she would become a rainbow drinker herself. But the drones took notice of her agitations eventually, and when they finally came for her, she threw herself violently against them, confident in her belief that nothing would stop her. But of course, it's just fiction. It's nonsense. She didn't rise again to walk the sparkling, sun-drenched fields. She simply died.
Wow.
I'd never seen anyone die before. Not up close. Bronya, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine. As you can see, I've gotten over it. But that's why I'm so hard on Daria. If I can scare the rebellion out of her now, maybe she'll survive to her ordeals.
Bronya.
That's really all I have to say.
Okay. I'll talk to y'all again and then we'll check if that's enough for us to start the trial. My phone is starting to get low on battery. Let me grab my charger real quick. For those who don't know, I read the chat on my phone, so I kind of need to have it not dead. I'm still using my old phone, by the way. I haven't fully set up everything on my new phone yet. Oh, look. Noises. Notification noises. So I'll be looking down this way at chat instead of over here now. Yeah, more noises. Oh, we have more for you.
The soldier purpists always say that with faith in the system, all trials result in a just execution. Uwu.
Okay, no, that's it. Nothing else? Is it just the same? Yes. Alright, we weren't able to... We weren't able to look in your bag. What?
So we were looking through the lockers and found this.
What is this? Oh, another wretched hatched to dance rag. Good grief. How many of these conversations do I need to have? Oh, so that's what H2D stands for. Yes, I'm the first male Jade you've ever met. Just like Actius from the Dancing Boys band. Let's just get the interrogations fucking over with. Oh, I wondered if you were a myth. Are you special? Are there more of you in the cloister? How many of you are there? Do you know each other? Can boys really take care of grubs? Can you get me Actius's autograph? Or should I just cut to the chase and give you my detailed paling diary for your sick fantasies?
What? What are you talking about? I just wanted to know if you had any idea if this magazine was relevant to the case.
Phew, this is awkward. If you're answering questions about it, I am curious. Sepros! Oh, fuck off. What about you? What do you want now? Okay, nothing?
Can I get anything else from you? Not that it matters to me, but I would take another look around if I were you. Okay, so there's more. He's like my hint. Anything in the toilet? Or is this not a toilet? Is there only one toilet? It's not because they're much... Okay. What else is there to do? Oh, I can... Wait, where's the figurine? Excuse me? I had a figurine here somewhere. Why don't I have it anymore? What about you? Do you have any? The magazine is far too valuable. How so? No, thank you, Uwu. Not you. She doesn't look like the Pokemon. So this was in her bag. Why... He sneers. Why did I... Why is this evidence? It's like Ace Attorney. You get something, you don't know why you have it. It'll become clear eventually. Anything more to gain from talking to you? Oh, it's with the judgy look. Ah, the two plebeian ignoramuses have finally come to interrogate my vast intellect. I came before, but you didn't say anything. Who are you again? Me? My blade has slain countless enemies. My name is whispered in fear amongst those whomst live in the shadows. That's great. Wow, look at the time. We've really got to go. Bye-bye. Wait! Aren't you investigating that mysteriously stolen... What is with the double quotes? Mysteriously stolen body light novel? Oh, jeez. I know about all sorts of illicit works. From banned text to cartoons censored by the East Alternian Black Bar Society, my dark knowledge knows no limits. Okay. Oh, jeez. In fact, a virile alpha male who fears no authority, such as myself, might even take an interest in collecting banned texts. Don't you want to ask me about banned texts? Please ask me about banned texts. I don't think I want to. At least ask me about the daring theft. The break-in, the excitement, the bold hiding place. I know all sorts of forbidden secrets. Immediately I'm suspecting this dude because he straight up admitted that he collects this sort of stuff. I don't want to talk to him anymore, but that was so suspicious. I'm behind you 100%. Can we ask you some questions? Of course you may, milady. God. I feel like I should give him a grosser voice. What was that about banned texts? What exactly do you know about banned texts? Just, you know, stuff. But what kind of stuff? A low blood could never understand. Okay then. Yeah. Why didn't you say anything before? How come you didn't speak up earlier? It was a danger to my extremely important person. A high blood such as myself must behave as a hunter in all arenas of life. For me to reveal such an intimate secret before it was advantageous to do so, 'tis a folly only a prey animal would make. If you say so. What do you think of this? Pure filth. Okay, so I guess I can't present the pages to anyone yet, since they're important evidence. What do you think about this?
He's probably... He's probably got plenty of his own videos to watch. Yeah, okay. Do you have anything else to say? Boot up, dearie. We're about to have the Battle of the Millennium. You? Nope. You.
Welcome back. Have you returned to see more of my Eruptus Immensus episode?
No thanks. I'm satisfied.
Then perhaps you'd be interested in some other information at reasonable rates. Just sign here.
Not unless you can tell us who stole the book.
Well, of course I can.
What? How? Why didn't you tell us you knew that all along?
1, you didn't ask me, and more importantly, 2, you didn't pay me.
Well, tell us, please.
That's number 1. Congratulations. You're 50% of the way to learning this important information.
Oh, well, how much are you asking for?
Since we're basically best friends by now, I'll offer you this low price.
Of... I think that's $1 billion?
1 billion credits.
That is $1 billion, right? I don't know how many zeros $1 billion has. Oh my god, that's so much money! Wait, Zephyros, is that a lot of money? Yeah. Actually, Alternia is an automated planet, and the Empire's economy is centrally planned, so money's mostly just for fun and doesn't matter. Unless you're an adult and you want to buy yourself out of a job on one of the bad colonies. But I'll never see that much money, even if I live to be 30 sweeps old.
If you have to take a moment to assess your untaxed off-planet accounts, that's fine. I understand that the lag in interstellar communications can be a real pain.
I'm sorry, Gorgor, but we can't pay your fee.
How unfortunate.
Can we convince you to help us out of a respect for justice and the knowledge that you'd be doing a good deed for an innocent person?
Absolutely not. However, if you have something other than money that might make it worth my while...
Like what?
Have you perhaps anything that might draw eyes on the black market? Wait, what's that?
What, this? My magic spice mix?
Its scent is positively alluring. What exotic bounty lay inside, I wonder? Give me a magical little tube of spice, and I give you a magical little tube of info.
Okay. Bye-bye, spice. Okay, deal. I'm not sure what weird alien food I would have put this in. Okay, deal. I'm not sure what weird alien food I would have put it on anyway.
Wonderful. A pleasure doing business with you.
Now, what about that info?
Ah, right. Here you are.
What is this?
Tagiri's internet history.
Wait, you just had a printout of that ready to go? How? When?
That's not important. What is important is Tagiri has spent a non-insubstantial amount of time on websites of questionable moral character. And far be it from me to criticize anyone's tastes, but several of these websites pertain to the precise contents of the Forbidden Jade book, causing us all so much stress.
Wait, you know what Fresh Teeth is about?
Of course I do. It's only against Jade law to read it. But I'm not the teal on trial here. Tagiri frequents Rainbow Drinker sites on the regular.
Is that a website? I can't even read it. It's got so many X's in it. Thanks for this, Gorgor. Yeah, thanks, Gorgor.
Anytime you want to trade culinary oddities for compelling evidence, do keep me in mind.
Right, no more spice mix. We're slowly losing the last of our inventory from Earth. We've only got dog food and a pigeon. Oh, and all of our weapons, I guess, but those are important. I guess now we present this to you. He knows what he did.
The blade of justice is currently sheathed.
Okay, so this is stuff that we hold on to for the actual trial. Do you have anything else you need from us? Or do we have anything else we need from you?
Still plenty of information to go around. Have you anything else to tickle my fancy?
What about this useful piece of string?
No.
This key to the attic of my house?
What's an attic? What's a house? What's a key?
There's some fluffy stuff in the bottom of my pocket.
Tempting, but I don't think so.
Well, if you see anything in all my stuff here that you want, then...
let me see. Nah, I don't think you'd have anything else I'd want.
Come on.
I'm afraid that I am exceedingly of the agreed upon hourly schedule of my retainer. If you would like to continue this interaction, I will have no choice but to bring up my fee to the customary time and half overtime rate. Sign here to acknowledge your consent to these higher rates.
Okay, let's see if we're ready. I'll save fast. Okay, we are finished then. Finished your discovery, Grubbo. What do you think so far? Let's talk through it. You discovered the book Fresh Teeth was smuggled onto the train. Once she found it initially, Branya... Oh, so this is like a recap, in case you've forgotten everything. Once she found it initially, Branya locked it away. Then somebody broke into her locker and stole it. They tore some stuff out and hid it in the load gaper. You have a security grub that places certain trolls in certain places at certain times. You also have a bunch of extraneous bullshit items that may... Hydrate? Thank you, Fiore. Thank you. I will hydrate and stretch. There we go. There we go. No more model freaking out. You may also have a bunch of extraneous bullshit items that may or may not come into play, maybe. You're trying to figure out who stole the book from the locker and defaced it. There's so much going on. Can you at least give us a hint? I guess I can say this. There's more going on with this case than it seems. The thief might not be the real wrongdoer here. Everyone's got something to hide. Thank you for the emotes. Thank you for the emotes, Theo and Node. Rip the secrets from their blood pushers, like the fiercest of legislaturators. Okie doke. About the book. So we think that the book was technically stolen twice. It was taken from Branya's locker, obviously, but someone had to steal it out of their library in the first place in order for it to get on the train. We might be dealing with two different thieves here. While the initial theft is a chilling mystery, I'm sure would enrapture the court, there's not much to be done about it. You need evidence, a suspect, a timeline. You need to put on a show. You can't do shit about it with what you've got now.
focus on who stole the book from the locker, okay? Okie doke. Alright, let's get to it. It's Ace Attorney time. You sure you want to start it up right now? There might still be something you've missed, but it's up to you. I'm guessing this is just if you want to go around and talk to people for like additional dialogue, because I doubt they would let you start the trial if you literally don't have the stuff you need. Let's start. It's Ace Attorney time. Yep, I'm sure. Okay, let's get everyone in the ready position. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing, for those who don't know, there is a spin-off sort of thing of HIVESWAP called HIVESWAP Friend Sim, and it's basically like a dating sim where you meet all of the trolls that you're going to be introduced to in HIVESWAP Act 2. And I didn't play that because I don't really have any interest in that, but I'm guessing that's where this sprite comes from. It's so different from like the normal Homestuck art style. Ayo, welcome to the trial of Lil Dario. What's the fucking... Okay, this is just straight up an Ace Attorney parody. Okay. The prosecution is prepped and ready, Your Honorable Tyranny. The prosecution will show the court that Daria Jonjet stole filthy rainbow drinker contraband from the Jade lockers, defiled it, and acted like a degenerate criminal just in general. The prosecution will now call to the stand their first witness. Whoa, slow the F down, Speedy McGee. You haven't given these itty-bitty low-bloods an opportunity to get a word in. Oh, of course, Your Honor. How rude of me, ha ha ha. Hey, Joe. Who you calling up as your first witness? The defense doesn't call witnesses. Oh, this is the dude. This is the... I didn't recognize them with the change of art style. Me? Yes. Yes, are you deaf? You're holding up the court. This will definitely set the whole tone of the trial. It's a big decision. Tizius, what do you think? This is your show. My role is merely... advisory. So she's our Maya Fey, I suppose. Okay, how about... Huh. I wonder if it's possible to, like, actually fail this. Why don't we, like, get to grips with the case first by calling up the accused. Daria, your client. I mean, we should just go through all this since there's apparently more stuff here. The other Jade Bloods accused her of stealing Fresh Teeth Book 5 of the Rainbow Emotions saga from Bronya's locker. She doesn't seem to care that much about proving her innocence, but nonetheless, you've got to try it. You've gathered Tirona wants to grow up to become a historical revisionist, someone who censors stuff. Anyway, this means she... Oh, Tirona's a girl? Okay. I can never tell with these character designs. I should really just be using they for everyone until they mention it. Anyway, this means she's probably going to be a big fat liar most of the time. Tirona originally found the book in the bathroom with all the naughty pages ripped out. Bronya is in charge of the Cloistered Jades. Her main goal is about maintaining peace and making sure all her friends are safe. She seems really afraid of anybody stepping out of line. Bronya had fresh teeth in her locker before somebody broke in and stole it. Lank reminds you of those high art male models on the covers of magazines you don't read. He's been nothing but rude to you and Zephyros. He doesn't seem to like his fellow Jades, or anybody, all that much. Tagiri, you'd be happy never having to talk to this weirdo ever again, but a trial's a trial. Tagiri seems like the kind of guy who wants to look cool as possible at all times. Wanshi is the youngest of all the cloistered Jades, and is a big fan of the Soldier Per Beasts series. She's the only Jade blood who seems optimistic about this silly trial. Lanera always seems like she's on the verge of snapping. It's a little intimidating. She looks up to Bronya and would do anything to impress her. She's the one who started this trial by accusing Daria. Tagora is a money-hungry guy who doesn't make much sense to you, since you think money isn't used all that much in Alternia. Anyway, the security tape says he's innocent, but you think he knows more than he lets on. Tizius is helping you out with this trial. She reminds you of your babysitter and that she's wicked smart, has a good heart, and is always drinking mysterious liquids out of an unlabeled container. Okay. Marvis is the judge. Oh wait, they call the judge His Honorable Tyranny here. Anyway, you like Marvis a lot. He is very funny and a wonderfully nice guy, and you're sure he'll judge this trial fairly. Stelsa is your rival legislator, acting as the prosecution on behalf of the Jades. She's trying to prove Daria guilty, and you can't let her. Stelsa seems very nosy, and spun up this trial when the Jades probably could have sorted this out for themselves. Oh, and I can't look at the other stuff yet. Okay. I think I'm going to start with Bronya. Okay then, we're not even being subtle about this being an Ace Attorney parody anymore. Bronya. Seems obvious, but no. Didn't you just say this was my decision? Sure, but I'm allowed to stop you from making a bad decision, right? Darling, stop backseat lawyering and let the poor girl choose. I will, when she chooses the right one. Okay, so maybe we do want to... Oh wait, we should start with the guy who found it, I think. Or the girl who found it, rather. Tirona. Eve! Why is Tirona supposed to be... like... The art style makes it difficult to tell how old all the characters are supposed to be, but Tirona looks a lot younger than the rest of them here. Eve! Hello, Cell Kitten! Welcome! Welcome. We're currently in the middle... of an Ace Attorney parody. That looks like Homestuck. It is! HIVESWAP is a point-and-click adventure game set in the world of Homestuck. So currently we were trying to make it to the front of a train, but we got... hold on, we were trying to make it to the front of the train, but we got interrupted by some shenanigans, and now we have to be a lawyer for some reason. Nice choice. But you promised I wouldn't have to testify. I never actually said that. Don't worry, I won't ask you anything incriminating. Are you enjoying it so far? Yeah. It's been a lot of fun so far. I do, like, the world of Homestuck is kind of a mess, but I have been enjoying the story a bit. And I feel like the kind of humor that Homestuck tends to embody, it works rather well for a point and click. Empress, give me strength. Time's a ticking. Is that benches? Time's a ticking, benches. I'll talk. Look, I'm not really comfortable doing this. I prefer to work behind the scenes, if you know what I mean. Naturally. Like the great Terrologian of the dire empiricist troll Thomas Hobbes once said, "Teal bloods are better never seen nor heard. That is how you know the Empire is thriving." Efficiently, decisively, lethally, on the back of our invisible labour. But we are not here to talk about you. We are here to talk about the unfortunate melodramatic afflictions typical of our cloistered sisters, so stay on topic. Look, I don't know what you think I saw. If you saw nothing, then you have nothing to lose by telling us the truth. Are you kidding? This is a courtroom. Actually, it's a train car, but sure. I have everything to lose by telling the truth. Oh, like my life. In normal circumstances, that's true. But we're running a little experiment here. An experiment? Yeah, a kinder, gentler make of trial. We're practicing a policy of innocent until proven guilty. That sounds almost blasphemous. We know how to have fun, don't we, your honorable tyranny? Yeah, no need to be afraid, buddy. Come and prove your innocence. Oh. Well. Oh, wait, is this... Hold on, I can't... The music's kind of quiet on my end, but I think we're getting testimony music right now. Well, you see... It was a total accident that I found the missing pages. Not that I knew the pages were missing, that is. I mean, at the time I didn't even know that the Jades were carrying around a forbidden book. I thought they were arguing about a silly romance novel. Not that I overheard their argument. Not explicitly. Is that meant to be music? I'll turn it up a bit. Hold on. Turn up in the settings here. Is that a bit better? There we go. Okay. We'll leave it at there for now. Where was I? That's a bit better. Good. Good. I always have trouble figuring out the right volumes for everything. I've just never seen one in real life before. I'm not a stalker. What, did I read that? All of that? Oh well. She seems so nervous. I bet she knows something important. There's a couple tools in the Legislator's docket you can use for an effective trial. If the witness says something suspicious, confusing, or just plain weird, they are not even being subtle now. You can press them for more info. Or if the witness makes a statement you can dispute with concrete evidence, you can present that evidence to the court. But you've got to put some thought into the evidence you're presenting. If you present something that has nothing to do with the case, you'll just piss off the court. And it won't work if you present your evidence on the wrong statement either. Mess it up too much, and you'll bore his honorable tyranny, and the trial gets thrown out. So if you ever get stuck, just press the hint button and I'll help you out. Well, that sounds pretty exciting. I'll give it a shot. Okay, Torona, take it from the top. Alright, we lawyers now. Hold it! It was an accident? Oh, was it an accident? Yes? What kind of accident was it exactly? Oh my. Is this a subject we should be broaching in front of everyone? Objection! What? Your Honourable Tyranny, the court must dispute this line of questioning on the grounds that it is both baseless and lurid. Huh? What? A legislator must always ask questions with the precision of a scalpel making an incision between the occipital and temporal lobes. I taught you better than this. You didn't teach me jack. Thank you, Joey. You didn't teach me at all. Okay. Yeah. Hold it. So you're saying that the book is forbidden? Objection. What now? His Honourable Tyranny, the court would like to submit that the defense is stalling for time. This is a tactic subject to immediate mistrial and potential culling under Article XVX. Is that valid Roman numerals? Oh, XVX, that'd be like... I don't know Roman numerals. Oh, XVX.VI of the Intergalactic Imperial Doctrine on Internal Protocol. I don't think that's valid Roman numerals. Only if you get caught. I'm not stalling. I'm just still not clear on why the book is banned. I read the ripped up pages and they're not any racier than the stuff my babysitter leaves lying around the house sometimes. Oh no, dear, don't tell me you actually read excerpts of these nasty rainbow drinker fantasies. Your Honourable Tyranny, this is outright heresy. This cannot be allowed to stand. Actually, according to Article VI.XXVII, Subject 4 of the Troll Magna Carta, it is absolutely permitted for anyone involved in a trial of this nature to view subversive content for purposes of legal clarification. Are you absolutely sure of that, darling? Yeah, of course I am. Or am. But I also could just be making up numbers off the top of my head and you'd never know. Like I said, it's only against the law. Law. If you get caught. That's what makes it so fun. You will be the end of me, I swear. Not that blah 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 blah. Objection. Oh hey, Zephyros is here too. We never called you a stalker. Of course not. I just meant that a stalker is what you would call me. If it turned out that I'd been doing something creepy like following around a bunch of strangers that just met on a train. Zephyros, Zephyros, does she sound more nervous than usual to you? Maybe we should try presenting some evidence. Good idea. Let's think carefully about this. What's something that only the Jades had on them that someone would find embarrassing to be caught with? Okay, not that I overheard that argument or anything, not explicitly. I'm not that kind of creep who would just listen in on private conversation on purpose or anything. I just never seen one in real life before. What if he'd never seen... What? What is... Oh, has he never seen a Jade before? Or has she never seen a Jade before? Potentially. Or are we talking about this? What evidence do we have? Locker key. Bronya gave you this to open the locker bay. Bronya's itinerary. Bronya's letting you borrow her chalkboard. Bronya's letting you borrow her chalkboard, where she lists all the activities the Jades had planned for their trip. It starts with the accountability assignments, where the Jades are paired up with each other. Okay. We didn't have that before. When did we get that? These were in Bronya's locker. She must have ripped them out of fresh teeth so nobody could read them. You gave them a skim, and honestly, they're pretty PG. You think these aliens are more offended by vampirism than the makeouts. Nail file. This was in Daria's bag. Well, at least she cares about good nail hygiene. Broken Imperial drone. This was sitting right underneath the Jade lockers. There's a big crack in it from where Zephyros stepped on it, but there's also another crack that someone previously repaired with black nail polish. Interesting. I can't see that other crack because the image is too low res, but let's go with that. This was in H2D mag. Oh! That's what person whose name I just forgot is talking about. They're not talking about Jade Bloods, they're talking about a male Jade Blood. It's a magazine about a bunch of pretty boys in a band. One of the boys is a male Jade Blood, which are apparently very rare. This was in Lanera. Was it? I guess I was supposed to look multiple times, but oh well, it gave it to me anyway. This was in Lanera. Oh wait, no, yeah, we did find this, didn't we? We just didn't pick it up because we didn't need to present it to anyone. This was in Lanera's locker. Do all Jades love doing their nails? Is that a stereotype? Soldier Purby's book. This was in Wanchi's locker. The contents whiplash between ultra-violent and super schmaltzy. You don't think someone Wanchi's age should be reading this? Security grub. It's a videotape of people using the bathroom. There's so much footage. Ew. And internet history. It's really hard to read the names of these websites, but they're definitely something you shouldn't be looking at. You can tell he's got a thing for rainbow drinkers just from scanning the URLs. Okay. So, I think we're going to try presenting this. Objection! Take this! You know what this is. What? I have never seen anything like that before in my life. You've never seen a magazine? That's right. And there's nothing you can do to prove that I have. It's not like you can mind control me. She's obviously lying. What do I do? She just told you. Use mind control. The thing we don't have? Most legislators lack psychic powers, and we still get the job done. That's the thing. Mind control isn't magic. It's simply the art of using telekinesis to trigger chemical responses in the victim's brain. The same chemicals can easily be hijacked with words instead. You figured out the motive. Now bring home the intent. I have never seen a magazine before in my life. And there's nothing you can do to prove that I have. You can't even mind control me into saying otherwise. Face it, Lowblood, you've got nothing on me. She's kind of right. Unless she tells the truth, we don't have anything. We have more than you think. You talked to all these assholes before the trial, too. Use your memory. A double M. Use your memory. I'll bet that all of them told you something they shouldn't have. Wait! Zephyros, didn't she say something before about having never seen one in real life earlier? I think it's safe to say she didn't actually mean a magazine. Is it really that unusual for jades to leave their cates? I mean, for the cloistered ones, yeah, but there are non-cloistered jades too. So she was talking about something else. I wonder what she meant. I didn't even mind. Well, I know what she's talking about. Oh, and I can. Okay, but which do I present it to? Do I need to, like, present it to activate, like, another statement? So that I can prove it wasn't a magazine that you haven't seen, it was a male jade blood. Hold it. How is it even possible you've never seen a magazine? Yes, now that the subject has been so disruptively slapped on the table, like this, I must concur. Magazines are very common objects. I find it especially strange that a hopeful recruit to the terrible order of perspective editors is so ignorant about the history of regurgitated tree pulp media, which, as we all know, was once the cornerstone of our cast's power base. Ah! Yes, I know all about the grand old days when Tealbloods had to pulp the paper to create the historical record with our own mouths. Why are you all being so... prescriptivist and literal? I don't know what that word is. I was obviously being facetious. Lamau. Oh, Lamau. Why would you ever try to be facetious in front of a room full of teals? On the stand, a flippant exaggeration can be the deciding factor in a guilty verdict. Maybe you want to rephrase your statement. Well, okay, fine. I have some knowledge regarding the existence of magazines, but I've never seen that one. But you have seen some magazines. Are you going to ask different questions, or can I go now? Sorry, I'm trying to establish the facts. This one has been thoroughly established. Please let it go. There's nothing blah blah blah. Hold it. Objection! There is something I can do. Oh no, what is it? Oh, well, did you just yell objection without thinking about what you would say first? Look, it's really fun. Can't even mind control me into saying otherwise. You're right, I can't mind control you. But I could find someone who can use mind control. Oh damn, now it's getting spicy. You wouldn't. I don't know. Can we do that? Theoretically, yes. As far as I know, it's not against protocol. Your Honorable Tyranny? Yo, someone make this happen. Wait. I'm gonna overrule this one. Tizzies, my dear, please, this is torturing me. We're supposed to be on vacation. Yeah, we're all on a 9-week vacation on Alternia right now. You have the rest of your life to serve the Empire Stells. Why don't we just chill out and see where this goes? Oh, darling, as always, you're right. Your Honorable Tyranny, kindly cancel that order to requisition an amoral psychic. We will solve this mystery with nothing but wit and intuition. Heh. What did I tell you? Well, mind control. You know, I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but I don't think I can use that technique on Torona. Not the exact same technique, no. But you just need to figure out what it is about that magazine that makes her tick. Sounds easier said than done. Okay, so do I... What's the holdup? Do you think I'm on the right track? I think... Oh, did I click the hint button? I tried to click present. I think what's going on is extremely obvious. Of course you do. I've never had to be a legislacerator before. Look, think about it logically. There's only a limited number of reasons Torona would want the magazine. Should be easier to narrow them down. What? Reminded of someone, I'm guessing. Great. Who was she reminded of? Where's the dude? Blank. Oh, I think I get it now. I told you it was obvious. You know, don't you think Lank looks like one of the boys on this cover? You mean Actius? Aha! So you do know what the magazine is about. You are lying. Of course I was lying. Who doesn't know who Hatched to Dance are? Yes, have you not heard? They were hatched only to dance and are very good at it. H2D is the hottest group on the planet. In fact, they're so popular that they've already been pre-approved for cushy military positions when they hit 9 sweeps, so that they continue their music careers while serving the Empire. Well, except for... Oops, I've said too much. No you haven't. No you haven't. Keep going. No, I didn't want to believe it was true, but... There's a rumor that Actius is going to get called soon. He's been dissing Triz's selfies on Cheers, so she's going to send bots after him at their next gig. It's not fair. Is this going somewhere? It's just that... You see, Actius is my bias. Your what? He is my bias.
Ah, everything is clear now. Actius is her waifu. God damn it.
That means he's her favorite.
Yes, I see it now.
Just as a warrior cannot reveal his waifu except to true comrades or true rivals. A member of the H2D battalion cannot let their bias slip accidentally. To do so would be foolish as baring your neck to an enemy. A male jade blood. You don't see those every day. So you're following Bronya and her friends around because Lank looks like your favorite singer? I mean, well, only a little bit. And I was hoping to get my hands on that magazine article for my self-torture scrapbook. What? But I saw Linera confiscated shortly after we boarded. And I didn't want to get caught breaking into her locker. So when I saw someone smuggling paper into the load camper, I thought... Hold up. You saw who stashed the pages in the bathroom? I didn't exactly see it per se. The train was under the mountain at the time. Did we go through a tunnel? If we did, I guess it must have been when we were in the first car. There were so many people there I couldn't see out of the windows. That's true. Then we don't have an exact timeline for the... Oh, that's true. Then we don't exactly then we don't have an exact timeline for the crime, do we? Don't we? You're right. Thank you, Torona. Your testimony really helped us out. In that case, can I go now?
Yeah, buddy, scuttle along.
Interesting. She was talking about your friend's party, right, Zephyros? It sounds like Credea's party is gonna be a mess. But from what I know, Damek and Credea have been up to H2D drama. What? But from what I know Damek and Credea have been up to, H2D drama is the last reason Trizza would have her place raided. Well, we have to focus on the trial right now, or we're going to be stuck in this car forever. I think it's time to talk to Little Miss Camp Counselor. Well chosen. Bronya, you're up next. I think... Oh, wait. Here? Is this... Hold on, let me... I'm gonna save... Because we've been going at this for 3 hours, and I don't want to completely... I don't want to completely destroy my throat, because I have a stream tomorrow as well. So, let me just check that... Did that save? That saved. Okay. Let's go back to the title screen. I think we're going to end it there for today, because I would like for my voice to not be completely dead. We've made it to like the halfway point in the train. That's pretty good. Although we only got through 2 cars. I did not expect this game to have an Ace Attorney parody. I'll be completely honest with you. Oh man. Now I want to play like an actual Ace Attorney game. I've still got one that I own that I haven't played yet. So maybe once I get around to getting a capture card, we can play that on the channel at some point. Anyway, thank you all for watching. My next stream is going to be tomorrow. My next stream is over on YouTube, actually. Do I have a YouTube command? I think I set that up. Yes. I have a YouTube command. If you... for those who don't know, I used to stream on YouTube, and I made like a commitment that I was going to... Any series I started on YouTube, I would finish on YouTube. But then I've ditched one of them, so... we're going to be streaming Nexomon tomorrow, so that should be fun. Thank you to Theo for the raid earlier in the stream. that was a fun bit of chaos there. And yeah, I don't know when we're gonna play this next. I've only got 2 series running on the channel on Twitch at the moment, so we might play it next week again. We'll see. Should we raid? Let's see who's streaming at the moment. Hold on, let me mute this so that it doesn't... so that we don't get double audio or anything. Now that is a lot of people streaming right now. Who do we want to raid? You know what? No, we're not raiding myself. Hold on, let me check. It's a collab. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna raid someone I met because of Theo, which like doesn't narrow it down because most of the people, a lot of the VTubers I know because of Theo. We're going to be raiding, let's make sure that works, yes, we're raiding GG Sunbeam. She's currently playing Valorant at the moment, it's apparently a collab, so make sure to show us some love. We have a raid message, but if you subscribed and have access to my emotes. We also have this one. Let me make sure that actually worked. Hold on, let me copy that. Let's see if this works. It works! Cool. So, we've got the regular one if you're not subbed, and we've got the special one if you are subbed. Do I have anything else I need to talk about? I don't think I do. I've already mentioned when my next stream is going to be. My next stream on Twitch, by the way, is going to be probably on Monday at the same time as this, because it's a public holiday. So I'm not going to waste that opportunity. Anyway, thank you for watching. Odds Bye bye. Insane.